How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! I always wondered why a lot of things don't make sense to me, and I feel like I'm backwards sometimes. Like when you walk into a bathroom and you look at the sink, what do? Okay, somebody say, well, how many of you don't wash your hands and then go right to the bathroom, and then when you leave the bathroom, you wash your hands? Raise your hand. I'm going to look at your hands like that. So that never made sense to me. So like you take a shower in the morning, hopefully, and you tuck everything away in 1 or 2 or 3 layers, or none of you if you're a party girl. And all of a sudden, you go out into the world and you touch everything and you shake people's hands and all that things are going on. And then you go into the restroom, you walk by the sink that you're going to wash all that crud off. You go, nah. And then you go into the bathroom, dirty yourself, and then come out and wash your hands. How does that make sense?
We got a comedy room in North.
It's interesting, right? Like we don't think about things like that. Like how many people here have ever created an expectation for another human? How many of you have ever created an expectation for another human, never shared the expectation with them, and when they don't fulfill the expectation that they know nothing about, who do we get mad at? How does that make any sense whatsoever? Oh, some of you, all the ladies are laughing, the guys are like... Like, I'm going to do exactly what we do all the time. Can I have like a volunteer or something? Just somebody raise your hand. Hopefully you watched before. Okay, cool. Before or after, do you want? I can't say. Okay, so I'm going to do what we do all the time. Ready? Why don't you do it? See, I created an expectation in my mind that she would stand up, go, YMCA, and sit back down. Did I tell her about it? So do I have any right to be upset at her? How's your marriage going? It's just so weird. Like, how many of you, when you're driving, how many of you go like, how fast do you go over the speed limit? Somebody show me with your fingers. Sir, I know you go 1 over? Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. All right, so 5, you 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. Okay, awesome. So how many of you, when you're driving and you see somebody in the left lane and they're going the speed limit, right? So because they're having a bad whatever day. So then what do? What are we allowed to do to let them know we want them to move over? Flash what? Okay, thank you for being clear. The other one's after they get pulled over. Okay, so you flash your brights. That doesn't work. Then what do? You honk your horn. She said tailgate. She ain't messing around. Like that. Okay? You honk your horn. You tailgate. You flash your brights. So now all of a sudden we think that person's going to go faster. But what happens if it's you in the car and you decided you had a bad day because she texted you that thing? And then all of a sudden you're in that car in the left lane, and somebody comes up from behind you and they flash their brights and they honk their horn and they start tailgating you. What do? Slow down. Exactly. How does that make sense? You're so proud. I honk my horn. I tailgate. I do this. I'll show that. Somebody does that to you. Slow down. But now what happens if all of a sudden I pull into the right? Let's say I'm the person behind you. And I go into the right lane. All of a sudden you hear me go, what do? Speed up. Oh, so that's how you get you to go faster. Okay, just checking. Okay, fine. But that's what we do as human beings. How many of you, we overreact? We don't even realize we do things. We're stuck in patterns. How many of you, if you see somebody crossing the street and they're about to cross in front of you, your job is to let them know they shouldn't do that by speeding up so you can let them know that you almost ran them over. Those of you are laughing at that, like that, right? I'll show you, because you know what happened? You're brilliant. They did it to you because they were there for 10 minutes is a story you make up. They were there for 10 minutes and they went, no, there you are. And now they start walking out And then what happens if all of a sudden you go to show them and they go achoo and they stop? Oh, well, says someone that did that this morning with blood on the front of her car. Okay, awesome. So these are just some things to think about. It's interesting. I don't know how much time I have, but you know what? I think we're good to go. You got some good laughs. I appreciate everyone. Have an awesome rest of your evening.